Sometimes even tears can't express that much pain, as much as smile is hiding. Her every memory strikes like cold air and frees me at that moment. Remember, when it starts hurting, life is trying to teach you something. The truth is that they come to you when you are not ready and leaves when you need them most. He is broken by one, and it makes him hate everyone. My mind is trying to get you out of my head, but my heart is holding on to every single word that you ever said. I am so broken that even my soul refused to be there for me. So much land on earth, then why do we build home in another person? Sometimes, most cheerful people hold the most terrible pain. All knowing that they are already fell for someone else, we keep feeling for them. Sadly, trust could be more dangerous than love. I am imprisoned between how it is and how it is supposed to be, and it is painful. Behind this brightest smile are the darkest secrets that you will never understand. Let it go, because alone you can't make it work. Real warriors are raised with pain. Few moments of pain can make you a legend for centuries. He wished a castle of love for her, but ended up creating a prison of memories for himself. The worst kind of pain is when your heart cries and your eyes are dry. Tell them, I met the most carefree girl, and my biggest mistake was to care for her. I trusted her blindly, and she opened my eyes. Some people put you above just to drop you badly. Sadness that we can't explain is worst. If love can fade, then so can pain. She was ready to go through hell for him, but he still left her. Life may sadden you, but it will make you grow through it. If your comforts are holding you back, sadness will release you from it. The portion of life that makes you sad is supposed to change you. When life is sad, you blame. When it is happy, you take credit. Sad life is a hallucination, so is the happy one. You will find a life full of happiness only in imaginations. Sad life is not a bane, rather it is the thrill. Whenever you are sad, just seek the thing that you are holding back, which you were supposed to give up. No sadness in life comes without your attention. Every sadness is a making. If there is anything that is true in your life, it is the present passing moment. If it is hurting you, you are not managing yourself properly. When things are not going right, you are not doing them right. When consequences are making you sad, you must think of working on causes. Love pains when possessiveness takes place in relation. When the relationship is between two, why should the third one cause pain? A business and love leads to equal the inevitable pain. Love is pure, its adulteration is pain. The misconception of love is pain. There is no bliss as intense and as ultimate as to be in love. If it pains, it must not be love. Numbing the pain for a while will make it worse when you finally feel it. People go through so much pain, trying to avoid pain. Time can't heal your emotional pain if you don't learn how to let go. Remember, anything you want that's valuable requires you to break through short-term pain in order to gain long-term pleasure. We must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret or disappointment. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. Pain brings you strength and makes beautiful things happen. The invisible wounds are more dangerous than the bleeding wounds. When pain is over, the remembrance of it often becomes a pleasure. We must understand that sadness is an ocean, and sometimes we drown, while other days we are forced to swim. There are moments when I wish I could roll back the clock and take all the sadness away, but I have the feeling that if I did, the joy would be gone as well. There is no greater sorrow than to recall in misery the time when we were happy. Every man has his secret sorrows, which the world knows not, and oftentimes we call a man cold when he is only sad. You cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Behind every sweet smile, there is a bitter sadness that no one can ever see and feel. When you feel like you've had it up to here and you're mad enough to scream, but you're sad enough to tear, that's rock bottom. People cry not because they're weak, it's because they've been strong for too long. It's good to leave each day behind like flowing water, free of sadness. Yesterday is gone and it's still told. Today new seeds are growing. So sick of pretending that everything is all right because it's not. Nobody knows about the little meltdowns I have when I'm alone. They only know about the smiles and laughs I show them. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keeps out the joy. There is no worse sorrow than remembering happiness in the day of sorrow. So it's true, when all is said and done, grief is the price we pay for love. Tears are words the mouth can't say, nor can the heart bear. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see me crying. It's sad when someone you know becomes someone you knew. It's easy to cry when you realize that everyone you love will reject you or die. There is one pain I often feel, which you will never know. It's caused by the absence of you. It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. If the relationship is materialistic, it always ends in pain. A small lie can ruin someone's life. It hurts when you're being ignored by the person whose attention is the only thing you crave the most. I gave you my heart, I didn't expect to get it back in pieces. You can cry 1,000 times, but it won't erase those memories. Just because you have shitty experiences in your life doesn't mean that you have to be one of the shitty people. Someone who listens to you at your worst without any complaints is worth keeping. Always put yourself first and stop treating people like you owe them something. We must find time to appreciate and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. We always keep crying over the ones who left us, but can't we be happy for those who stayed? Loneliness is a disease of not knowing who you really are. Your scars are not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. You don't fail until you give up. You can't heal a wound that you refuse to feel. Always remember that you are in a relationship to make each other happy, not to fight and give toxic vibes. Life is about moments, and moments never come, they are created. Life becomes more meaningful when you start appreciating the small things in your life. People who teach you to judge and discuss people are toxic for your growth. One bad day doesn't mean that you have a bad life. Always remember, hard work pays off later, but laziness pays off now. Find someone who accepts, loves, and cherishes not only your light, but also your darkness. People start caring for you when they feel lonely. Sometimes it's not the people that you miss, but you miss places and feelings. Life is the reason we are here, and love is the reason we stay. Sometimes I wish I can talk to hearts because faces can wear masks. Sometimes you need to get broken so that the light can enter inside. Once in a lifetime, you will feel that spark when you will meet the right person. One thing I noticed about life is that if you love your life, then life will love you back. Life is enriched and fully known because of the pain it holds. Life is suffering, meant to live happily. Pain indeed introduces us with life. Destiny and fate appear confusing, but are never unfair. That what you mind matters, that what matters pains. The pain point is not a weakness, rather, it's vice versa. Pain is in the hearts of those who are not aware of self. Pain is not a problem, it is where the solution begins. With pain, life gets shaped. Life is not a race, but it has results. If you don't share someone's pain, you can never understand them. The pain of being alone is completely out of this world, isn't it? I don't know why, but I understand your feelings so much, it actually hurts. It's not the face that makes someone a monster, it's the choices they make with their lives. It's human nature not to realize the true value of something unless they lose it. Darkness, when everything that you know and love is taken away from you so harshly. All you can think about is anger, hatred, and even revenge, and no one can save you. The moment people come to know love, they run the risk of carrying hate. I have long since closed my eyes. My only goal is, in the darkness. People's lives don't end when they die, it ends when they lose faith. Sometimes, you must hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, lose in order to gain, because life's greatest lessons are learned through pain. Perhaps the companionship of an evil person is preferable to loneliness. Feel the pain, think about pain, know the pain, and accept pain. Just by living, people hurt others without even realizing it. So long as humanity exists, hate will also exist. Love breeds sacrifice, which in turn breeds hatred. Then you can know pain. Life is tough, and you need to be strong from inside. I'm sad, but I smile. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. You can wipe out the tears, but not the memories. I lost myself, and nobody ever noticed. There is no point in wasting life becoming sad. If it matters, work upon it. When the relationship ends, it is time to wave goodbye with gratitude. Sad life is indeed a beautiful life to chase for. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Art is the only serious thing in the world, and the artist is the only person who is never serious. Don't handicap your children by making their lives easy. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. The kindest hearts have felt the most pains. Real people are perfectly imperfect. Don't fall for sweet words, fall for sweet efforts. The madness begins when love ends. Darling, the moon just looks perfect from far away. The magic of life is that it takes snow to appreciate the sun, noise to value silence, and hatred to know kindness. In order to begin something new, we need to accept the end. I want to create the life I can't wait to wake up to. Be happy, and the reason will come along. The best hack to be happy: stop expecting. Self-love is the best reward you can give to yourself. Life isn't about what you have to keep, but it's also about what you have to give away.